Hello friends, my name is Dr. Puru Dhawan, and in this video we will talk about those tips that will help each and every kidney failure patient to control the creatinine level. If we want to control creatinine level, it's very important for us to understand the creatinine first, from where it comes into the body, how it gets excreted from the body. Only then we can understand how can we reduce this creatinine. Creatinine can be controlled in the body by two ways. Either we can decrease the formation of the creatinine in the body, or we can increase the creatinine output from the body. In this video, we will talk about those tips that will help to perform these two functions. Now let's start with the tip and see how these tips can decrease the creatinine formation or can increase the creatinine output from the body. Tip number 1, decrease protein intake. Protein is a thing which increases creatinine formation in the body. If a kidney failure patient wants to decrease the creatinine, one has to decrease the protein intake so that the creatinine formation can be decreased. At Sai Sanjeevani, we advise all kidney failure patients to move to either protein restricted diet or to move those proteins which are easily absorbable by the body, which produces lesser amount of creatinine in the body. Protein like egg, protein like moong ki dal are easily absorbable. They produce lesser amount of waste material. So if we want to control the creatinine in a kidney failure patient, what we do, we advise them to take protein free diet or to move those proteins which are easily absorbable, like I had told you earlier. Now let's move to the tip number 2. Avoid vigorous exercise. Vigorous exercise like running, swimming, jogging increases the muscle metabolism, and when the muscle metabolism increases, amount of creatinine secretion also increases in the muscles, which are easily reflected in your KFT report. So all the patients of Sai Sanjeevani are advised to go for those exercises which are very light, like Anulom Vilom, Pranayam, Kapal Bharti. These breathing exercise, yoga exercises increases blood circulation in the body, which increases oxygen saturation in the blood. This increased saturation of oxygen in blood helps the body to oxidize the waste material which is accumulated in your body. Now let's move to the tip number 3. Tip number 3 is avoid cold climate. Cold intolerance is a very common symptom in all kidney failure patients, and if a patient is suffering from kidney failure disease and a patient is suffering from shivering in a cold climate, what happens? Because of shivering of muscles, creatinine secretion increases, and this increased secretion of creatinine, they are easily reflected in your KFT report. So all patients of Sai Sanjeevani are advised to be in the warm environment so that the muscles don't shiver and the creatinine can be controlled easily. Now let's move to tip number 4, and the tip number 4 is fever. Because of fever, what we see that the temperature of the body increases. As the temperature of the body increases, muscle metabolism also increases and the secretion of the creatinine also increases. So in a kidney failure patient, when the fever comes, the level of creatinine jumps very drastically. So we want to avoid all kind of that external factor which increases creatinine, like protein, vigorous exercise, cold climate or fever. So if you are suffering from kidney failure disease and your level of creatinine increases drastically in 1 or 2 days, you should not be worried, as these levels are increased because of your external factors. They will come back to normal or to previous range after removal of those external factors that I told you earlier. Now let's move to the tip number 5. As I told you earlier, level of creatinine can be controlled by two ways. Either we can decrease the creatinine formation in the body, or we can increase the creatinine output. To increase kidney output, kidney function restoration treatment helps a lot, as this treatment works on a kidney functions. Once we start this treatment, what happens that the medicine what we give at Sai Sanjeevani increases your kidney function. As the kidney function increases, capability of kidney to excrete out creatinine also increases, which results in more excretion of creatinine from the body naturally, and which results in lower level of creatinine in your KFT report. So kidney function restoration treatment helps a lot, because in this treatment we provide you those herbs which are very effective on kidney function. In this kidney function restoration treatment, what we do that we work on the causes of kidney failure. And what we see in the cases of kidney failure, the two major causes of kidney failures are either diabetes or your hypertension. So without moving these causes, we can't treat the kidney failure patient. So without treating these causes, we can't treat the kidney failure patient. So in kidney function restoration treatment, our first attempt is always to work on these causes to make them much more manageable. If your BP is high, if you are suffering from hypertension, whatever medicine what we give you will be failed in long run if we don't work on your hypertension, which is the main cause of your kidney failure. So at Sai Sanjeevani, our first point of treatment is always your causes of kidney failure. As they come in control, what we can theoretically say that the level of kidney won't increase as the progression of the decrease is stopped because your causes of the kidney failure is in control. In step number 2, what we do that we increases the kidney functions. As the kidney function increases, what happens, the capability of the kidney to excrete out creatinine, urea, potassium and other electrolytes for fluid from the body also increases, which results much more cleaner body from the inside. All the toxic material is flushed out from the body because of the kidney function increases, which is easily seen by your KFT report, which is usually what we suggest patient to go for KFT report after every 15 days, so that the effectiveness of that KFRT treatment can be easily noticed. As the causes of kidney failure is in control and the level of the creatinine, urea, potassium comes in the control with the help of kidney function restoration treatment, body, or we can say the kidney starts working on itself and the kidney starts performing functions much more better than before, and the level of creatinine and urea comes in the control naturally. Urine output increases and all the symptoms which are coming because of the accumulation of waste material in the body like headache, insomnia, excess of sleep, fatigue also comes in the control. Once your kidney starts performing filtration itself, there is no further need of any kind of dialysis or transplant, as your kidney is functioning, is coming back. Level of creatinine and urea also decreasing well. As the level of creatinine and urea starts to coming to lower level, that means the level of kidney function is increasing. This increased function of the kidney help us to avoid dialysis and kidney transplant, as your kidney, as your own natural dialysis machine is working well than before. And this increased performance of kidney not only helps patient to avoid dialysis or transplant, it also helps patient to avoid all kind of complications which is usually caused by these two processes. So we advise all our kidney failure patients to take care of their diet and medicine if they want to control their creatinine level. With the help of diet and change of lifestyle, we can control this creatinine and urea level very easily. Now let's move to the next step, and that is causes of kidney failure. If you don't know the cause of your kidney failure, it's very important for you to understand what are the causes of kidney failure in your case. Once you know that diabetes is the cause of kidney failure, your next step should be to make it in control with the help of medicine, change of lifestyle and diet. Because if your diabetes is uncontrolled, that will definitely damage your kidney each and every second as the level of the sugar level increases in your blood. Same happens with the case of hypertension. If you are suffering from hypertension, your blood pressure is high. That means with each and every heartbeat, when the blood enters in the kidney with high pressure, that high pressure of the blood damages your kidney very badly. So if we want to stop the progression of kidney failure disease, we have to work on the causes of the kidney failure. So it's very important for all kidney failure patients to identify their cause of kidney failure, because once the cause is in control, what we theoretically can say that the progression of the disease can be easily controlled. Now let's move to tip number 7, and tip number 7 is to monitor your BP and sugar level on the regular daily basis, because what we see that once the level of BP comes in the control, once the level of sugar comes in the control, patient become negligent, and this negligence costs patient a lot. So at Sai Sanjeevani, we advise all kidney failure patients to monitor this BP, this sugar on a regular basis. Sometimes we suggest them to monitor these two things twice in a day, so that these levels remain in control. Because if we don't do that, and this negligence of not monitoring your BP and sugar on a regular basis may cause death to the patient, may cause further damage to the kidney. So just to avoid this kind of further damage, such kind of negligence should be fully avoided. Now let's move to the most important tip of this video, and that is diet. With the help of diet, we can control each and every element of your kidney function report. If we control the diet, what happens that we can control each and every element coming in the body. Because if a patient is suffering from kidney failure disease, body becomes some kind of closed container, and whatever we feed the body finally get deposited in the body. So we want to control that thing with the help of diet. In kidney failure patient, we advise all kidney failure patient to go for protein free diet, as a protein increases the creatinine and urea secretion in the body. If the patient is suffering from heavy protein loss and the patient is underweight, such protein free diet is not advised at Sai Sanjeevani. In such cases, we advise patient to go for such protein which is easily absorbable, easily assimilated in the body, because that protein, that kind of protein produces nil amount of creatinine in the body, and that protein is either egg white, double toned milk, or we can say in case of vegetarian, pulses, especially the moong ki dal without polish and without covering can be given, because this kind of protein, this kind of easily absorbable protein produces almost nil amount of creatinine in the body. And if the kidney failure patient take protein from other sources like chicken, mutton, fish, cheese, curd, level of creatinine may increase drastically. So we have to avoid all these kind of protein which are hard to digest, hard to absorb. It takes lots of energy to get metabolized. We have to advise them to easily absorb a protein so that body can absorb that kind of protein with ease. With the help of diet, we can also control the level of potassium in the body, as the potassium comes in the body with the fruits and vegetables and whatsoever diet we take. To control that kind of potassium in the body, we have to look for those things which are low in potassium. And if we go in vegetables to see what kind of vegetables are low in potassium, what we see that if the vegetable is grown below the surface of earth, or the vegetable which are leafy has to be avoided, as they contain high amount of potassium. Vegetable which are grown as a fruit on a plant or a creeper like brinjal, ladyfinger, tomatoes, bottle ground, round ground, bitter ground, pumpkin are low in potassium, and these vegetables helps you to control your level of potassium. Similarly, in case of fruits, we have to avoid high potassium fruits, especially banana, kiwi, avocado, dates, dry fruits, because these contains high amount of potassium. Other fruits like citric fruit has to be avoided in a kidney failure patient, because these citric fruits decreases the level of pH in the blood. As the level of pH of blood decreases, body may become acidosis. So to avoid that metabolic acidosis, we have to avoid these citric fruits. In a kidney failure patient, we advise patient to take other than these kind of fruits, like they can take muskmelon, watermelon, apple, pear, but the quantity, portion size is very important. All kidney failure patient at Sai Sanjeevani advised to take 1 cup of any fruit, like 1 cup of papaya, 1 cup of muskmelon, 1 cup of watermelon, 1 cup of strawberry. You can also replace them with the 1 apple, 1 guava, 1 chiku, but the portion size is very important in case of fruit. And the fruit is only advised when the patient is non-diabetic. If you are diabetic, if you are suffering from kidney failure, fruit has to be avoided until your level of sugar comes in the control. Now you know, with the help of diet, with the help of change of lifestyle, and with the help of kidney function restoration treatment, we can easily control the level of creatinine, because in these tips what we have suggested you to either to control the level of creatinine formation or to increase the kidney output so that the level of creatinine can be easily controlled. These are the basics of controlling the level of creatinine in the body. If you have some kind of questions, query, you can call on the number given below. You can visit me on my clinic with an appointment. You can also visit our website saikidneycare.com for further information. With this, allow me to say goodbye. See you in the next video.